We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Francisco Giants. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Devin Travis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Bell is there, 1 away. In now, Kevin Pillar. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kevin Pillar is the second out of the opening frame. Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Pence has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first.
Center fielder
hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Bell is after it, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in, Steve Pearce hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A called strike on the inside corner. Grounded to short. Crawford's got it to second for 1. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Stepping in. Yangervis
Solarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Batting 8.
Russell Martin now. He brings 55. A rather ugly 230s Russell batting average Martin. Into this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Bell. And that's the third out. Now in the box, Buster Posey. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Buster Posey.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in, Hunter Pence. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
First baseman, Eric.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Pierce over to his right. Makes the catch and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Jay Happ. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Called strike two as he locks him up there. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Devin Travis is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Grounded back up the middle. Lindor ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season.
Third baseman.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Grichuk is there. 2 gone. Ready now, Madison Bumgarner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before.
It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he will scroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Austin Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out towards shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Justin Smoke. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bell is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Grichuk. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Brandon Crawford goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Buster Posey is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 15.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte, a base hit in his first trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2 to Crawford for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
On to first, and Happ's rolling now. 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Josh Bell the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Jay Happ. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Cozart in foul ground makes the play. 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 on his line. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hopeful.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Striding in once again, Madison Bumgarner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Grichuk sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's safe. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
His approach at the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a swing by Jackson as he sends this one on the ground out to shortstop. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1 breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Too high. 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Francisco Lindor goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoak comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Justin Smoak.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pearce.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Randall Grichuk goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 run, 6 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the... Ready for another chance. Buster Posey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This one skied out toward right. Grichuk has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoak has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So
leading off for the Blue Jays, catcher Russell Martin.
Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Jay Happ. Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. The tag, and he is out. Now batting, Devin Travis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Hard hit down the line. And a little self-preservation down. Carlos Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Carlos Ramirez.
Zach Cozart is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now
Josh
batting.
Bell the next to hit. Third trip to the plate. Odubel Herrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Late that time for a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Coming to the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. Brad Miller will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a flare out toward right center. Grichuk over to his right. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now. Austin Jackson. He struggled at the top of the line. Bradley Zimmer will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Pierce coming on, and that retires the side.
Your
Vic
attention,
Black
please.
enters from the
Now pitching for the Giants.
digging.
Number 39, Vic Black.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Justin Smoke.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. This is in the air to left. Pence has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Curtis Granderson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here's Francisco.
Leading off for the Giants here in the
Roberto Osuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Lindor.
And a ball 1-0.
Defensively for the Blue Jays.
Now here it comes.
Left field, number 13.
Foul
Curtis
back.
Granderson.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Brandon Crawford, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hunter Pence is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Grichuk has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jay Happ. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win.